hop on to the Microsoft Store and type photo in. And then this app you're going to want to install is Microsoft Photos. Now this is an older product, but that is the one you need to install. So get Microsoft Photos up and install it. Alright. May actually also be called Legacy. Microsoft Photos Legacy. This one here, which is installed on my system. Alright, so I'm going to show you what that looks like here. It's showing all my previous projects. And the one we're interested in is Video Editor. The new program that is built in is called Clipchamp. It is actually not awful. It is just a GIMP. They want you to buy a premium membership for that one. So it's got an ad on the top. Start with a new project. Go full screen. For some reason it always thinks about it for a while. I don't know if it's preparing space. I don't know. Then the title of the video. So this is going to be very simple layout. Name of the project. Adding files to the project. Down the bottom we've got storyboard panels that you put different clips into. Up the top right hand side we've got adding background music, custom audio and finished video. So like the most simplistic editing front end ever. So we're going to from PC. In this particular case I'm going to be getting a file here. So when you're working with multiple files, it can be quite handy to have your preview page so you can look at what was the first clip. So this is the one I want. Now this adding of files can take an enormous amount of time considering I've got SSDs and other things. I guess it's taking the 1080p file and it's converting it into its own internal format that it can manipulate easier than the source MP4 file. MP4 file being the standard output from the NVIDIA Shadowplay. I have not included information on how to use Shadowplay. There's a separate entity. You can probably watch some tutorials online on how to record. But if you've got an NVIDIA card and you press Alt and Z together, it'll bring up the share record screen, and you can set up there, decide where you want it to save the files it is making, the temporary files, permanent files, and that's what you can do here. So finally loaded in. This file was recorded using Alt F9 because it's default recording button, and I'm just going to drag it down to the storyboard. So here is our 13-minute, 47-second long movie. What I usually like to remove first is the little tag at the corner saying that it's started recording. Alright, so I'm going to pause that there. So the first job I do is trim, and I just take the scrubber along until I find a place where I want to actually start showing. So for this video, I don't really need the fact that I'm jumping down and putting down a sleeping bag included in the clip. I'm just going to go along here and we'll say that's a good spot. So grab the starter point. So I'm just about to throw out the rhino I'm going to use to do this tape. The other thing that you can do is, I know this video at the end here is got me going back and after the tame I fly back, and because the audio is playing I'm done. But I'm going to say that I'm going to end the video maybe there or there, somewhere back in this lot after I've actually finished the tame, but before I head back to get away. So that's just going to trim the end off and the beginning off. and hit done. So the video has now been trimmed down. Next thing I normally do is add a title card. Now you can put these cards on the front, which will have a background or a purple background or whatever you want. It's not going to indicate. We'll put down a title card, right? So it places another clip into the storyboard. It's got a background color of red, so we change the background color to something a little less red. Then we can set the text. You've got all these default ones. So this one was called Taming Santa. And you can scroll down here and look at all these different ones. Now I kind of like that. Don't know, cartoon, Taming Santa, impact, Taming Santa, fresh. So just play around with these and find what you like. I find the adventure quite interesting with that effect. One of the other factors is this is, I think, defaulted to the layout of title card 1. Yes, it is. If I wanted it up the top, I can do top. This is down in the section in the bottom right hand corner. Put it on the left hand side, put it on the right hand side, put it on the bottom, back to the center, but title 2. Title 1 or title 2. Let's say title 2 looks quite cool. Maybe the background color could be something else or interesting, and you can even have a custom color. Let's say Taming Santa. Alright, so now the video starts with that, moves through to the actual taming, has me having an interesting time where stuff disappears, just queuing forward on the main page, and then once we get to here, I want to put a split. So I'm going to hit split on that. I'm going to seek to that point where we're riding around, and it's just you put the marker and you split. So back on here, it is now the first section, and then add the split. Now at the split, I'm going to, because I'm now riding the car char, it takes a long time to eat stuff. I'm going to speed it up. So I'm going to jump in here. I'm just going to make it 1.5 times, 2 times faster. Maybe 1.5, it's 2 times as clearing. And then the whole clip from that point on should be at 1.5 times. Right. Other things you can do is, at this point, I could say, put some text, and that's going to go over the top. So if I put my adventure, and I put it up the side, I can say, feed me now. Maybe it'd be better on the top, feed me now. Cool. Cool. So, if we start playing that, it has queued forward a bit. We're going along, we're going along, we're going along. Should just put the feed me now up. Oh, well, anyway.
Yeah, actually I found a tech Rex that I put in the Giga Trap, and I'm gonna go grab the spyglass, but I don't know if it's worth paying.
It's got background sound, and I'm wondering if I can change the audio of the original. Interesting. I'm not sure I can change the audio of the original track with this tool. What I can do, well, I was going to go and show you some of the other features, but they're not that exciting. But you've got back between these clips, I can put in a 3D effect as we go in of breaking news, and it will put this breaking news thing in the corner. Animation. So if we play that, puts a little animation in the corner. Just drag and drop. We could resize it. And now we're off eating stuff in the video. Okay. So what else we got? We got the ability to hide and remove black bars. Okay. So if we wanted to we could probably zoom in to just be the bit here. ignoring all these bits around the outside. None the speed. Filters, if we came in and it was extremely dark, we could change the brightness. These are very generic filters, like, you know, Instagram filters. I'm relatively happy with the color of the picture, but if it was extremely, I mean, Joy would lighten it up a little bit. No, I won't actually change any of those filters, but they're there under the filters. The 3D effects we did touch on. Move along a little bit more. So maybe when I get the tame on, get the tame done, pop off it, we can have some sort of woohoo. Maybe I can have more effects. I don't know why I'd want a glint or a sunglow or any of these other ones on this particular video, but you could just have live in the corner, covering up something like that. And I suppose you just put it over the top of the whole video, just about. So look at that. Okay, so it's only when I placed it in that section. At the very end of this video, I muck around because the audio is annoying the hell out of me. When you tame or birth a Karchar, you get an audio video voiceover, and that's that. So another one we could do here is we could add a card and put it at the end, and it'd just be we've still got the same color there. That's not what I wanted. This could be thanks for watching. So we have that at the end of the video. Go back to the start. I'm going to go in background music. I'm going to have it maximum, just drown out the couple of talking bits. And I think there might be some Christmassy music, because we're doing Santa. Wedding march, no. Russian dance, no. TV tune, what's a TV tune? Hope that didn't blow your ears out because it was pretty loud. So that's now going to run throughout the entire video, I think. Now, you see that slider? I could have made it a background sound so you could hear the audio. In the particular case of this, it didn't record my mic. If it did record my mic, I was yelling, "I'm busy," as I was doing the job. So, we've got 3 seconds, 4:21, 4:41. Right, so we've put titles on. We can have our own tracks in here. I've had various degrees of issues with that. You'll need to experiment with that yourself. You can go to the YouTube library of audio and find free to use or licensed tracks that require you just to use Creative Commons license to post a string of text to grant you the rights to use their audio. So by having their audio track disclaimer / license included in your video description, you're licensed to use it. But there's quite a few free tracks. The tracks on here don't appear to be free. I get copyright claimed. It's a bit of a chip. The whole system does have a bit of a problem with people just being able to claim whatever they want. Motion, I haven't touched on. I do believe that one there's like we're stomping around doing this here, and at this point in time, I might want to zoom to the center. So if we bung that in and we back it up a bit, It's disgustingly loud. We're gonna reduce that. I'm not sure where the effect was put in. I just picked a random spot. I'm assuming it'll do it. I'm not sure where it was. Maybe we could have done it there. That's the title page. Yeah, that's the script. The first time you tame one or birth one, you get this. Now, there's a problem with this voiceover in pop-up. The audio track is played at the same time as the sounds of the game, and in this particular case, I believe it was a parasaur standing right next to me going bang, bong, bing, 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 really, really loud. So that's why I mucked around with my settings. But it's drowned out by that music. I'll say that on. Put the music up again. Now, so I'm happy with this. There's no save button, which I find really odd. There's the ability to somehow put it onto the cloud. I wouldn't bother. What you do to finish the video is hit the finish the video. You can choose that you want it in different qualities. So for now, I'm going to say 540. And this little option here, you want to make sure it's saying tick hardware accelerated encoding. It'll use your video card. Turn it off if you see pink or color glitches in exporting videos. Okay, I've never had that. Alright, so I'm going to stop recording now, hit the option to make the video, and we'll see how. Well, okay, first off, when you hit export, it asks you what you want to call it, and the default name is the name.mp4. So it's exporting. So because I made it at 540, it's ripping through it. While it's exporting, I'll do something else. So it's exporting away. I'm going to open up the free software that I use. Right, so I use the snipping tool, and I'll go and get my original video, which if I can remember, it's here. And I'm going to go and find a picture, a place in the video where, let's say, download. Oh, I lost. Is that a good spot? Oh, run away. Alright. Find a spot that I like. Consumed ammo is in the way. Got my chibi. Come on. There's a place where I'm seeing. And that's not too bad. Me and the car chart in the same picture. Alright, let me pause it there. So, what I do is I grab the frame that I want to use. It's not actually that good. He needs to turn it around, maybe. Get him to turn it around. Turn it around. Get a bit closer. Look at me, woman! What's actually a boy? Come on, come on, come on. Surely I had it a little bit. It's not a bad spot. Come on, show me your redness. God damn, he's close. He's sniffing. Oh, I lost it. I want it back. Oh, actually that might do. So, I'm getting the picture that I want. Here. And I'm going new. And then we're going to say that there it's going to be my screenshot cover picture. Alright, so here is what I've grabbed, and this is just a snipping tool that's built into Windows 10, 11, and all the rest of it. I'm just going to copy. The next project that I have is called Paint.net. Paint.net is a free piece of software. You can get from Paint.net, I believe. And there's a paid version as well, but we're going to use this for now. So, go Control V and pasting it onto the canvas. I'm going Control D to unselect the image. doesn't look like the right aspect, but I'm not really too worried. I'm going to layers, add layer. I'm going to go up to the icon here for text. I'm going to say I want some text in this area. That there in 96. Color purple. Taming center with alignment of centered and moving over there. That's my new title card for the video. Could have got a better picture of that. I don't know. It's what it is. So I'm going to save it as center, and then save it again as a PNG file. JPEG, PNG I like, center PNG. It'll ask me about what depth of color and all this other crap. I just go, okay, doesn't matter, flatten. So that image has been added to my system. Exporting is halfway done. And I made the taming center white and on red to really stand out. Alright, so that's been saved under the same name, ready to put onto YouTube. So really now it's just a case of taking the picture, taking this and opening up your YouTubes. Hopefully it won't open any naughty pages, so we'll see. We'll get rid of all the other naughtinesses, and there's my channel. So we're going to create upload video. We can select the files manually. We'll do that for whatever. Recording output center 2, and poof, it's now uploading. While it's uploading, we can have arc December 2022 event taming center red car. I don't know, Odontosaurus will have to do. Right, so you got your title, you've got your upload selection there. So in my case, it's pictures, and it'll be right down the bottom. Although I can just type S for S for Santa, and there's the picture. So opening that, there's my black borders on each side because I didn't get the screen size right. So it's 100% uploaded on the standard definition, and then it mucks around getting the HD. On this, I always say no, it's not my kids. Okay, there's nothing kid unfriendly. I just don't think that it needs to go alongside other kids' videos. You can do these end screens and cards, all that stuff. I'm not interested in any of that. I have my preferences all predetermined. I don't allow comments in my videos because that's where people get nasty. Now, when you publish that, it's still in the background being processed, and you have to leave this. You don't have to leave the screen up, but they recommend that you leave the uploading screen up. But I don't care, so I'm going to close because it's completed. It's processing in the background. So I've done these videos recently and had like